What is up, everybody? What is up? Cat hair in my mouth. What's going on? Why do I look so damn white? What's up, Dwayne? What's going on? What's cracking? How we doing? Is my reception okay? Because it's showing me I don't have a lot of bars here. I look okay? So I dropped a video today of Tank saying he might be one of the best pound for pound. He might be the best pound for pound fighter in the world. What's up, Norbs? You're high for this one? Okay. You look good. I bet. Thank you. We'll put out the link in a little bit so people can call in if they so choose. I won't make this one too long tonight, but let's break it down. So far, not that many people up in this piece. I went on my Instagram live yesterday, and I actually had more people. I think finally it's because I have a lot of Instagram followers. They're starting to build up, but I'd rather do it here. This is more fun. But weirdly enough, lately, this live, as you guys see right now, only 3 people. Wait, did it shoot the alert? Yeah, it did. Okay. So yeah, lately my YouTubes have kind of died a little bit for some reason. I don't know. The lives, that is. Even actually all my YouTube. The one thing that my shorts are doing really well. But my YouTube the past week, some reason, not doing well. I don't get it. But it is what it is, I guess. What can you do? But talk to me, people. Talk to me. You think he's the best finisher in box? Damn, is it nobody's in here? That's not possible, is it? Let's see. I mean, I guess it is possible. Good Lord. Good Lord. Let's see. Let's go into my live. I mean, we got 3. All right. We got tree. All right, we got 5 thumbs up, which is good. People are probably coming in soon. We'll see. See, here it's saying there's 2. Here it's saying it's only 2 people. No good. Well, let's make the best of it. While people jump in. What's up, Seth? What's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, see, my reception is bad. I'm looking at the YouTube on my other channel. I'm getting bad. I'm not getting a lot of bars. My internet's acting wacky. I don't know what's going on. I might have to restart it again. I might have to restart the internet again. I think I get maybe too many devices on it. I don't know. You chilling? All right, cool. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, man. So am I mad pixelated for you guys? Is it real pixelated how you see me? Tell me if I'm pixelated. Let's see the speed test. Speed test is probably not going to be good because it's looking crappy. Let's see. Yeah, it's not good. 130. Actually, it's not too bad. 156, 158, 180. Yeah, so it's not great internet, but not bad. All right. You look far to me. What's far to me mean? Good or bad? All right. So my pound for pound rankings, Tyson Fury, Usyk, what do you think about the fight? I mean, we talked about it yesterday, right? Were you guys in the room or no? What's up, D? What's cracking? What is cracking? I think there's an argument for Tank to be one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, if not the best in the world. I do. Now, he hasn't fought the same competition as Bud or Usyk, but what he's done. What's up, Alex? I was not seeing the comment box displayed when the video was playing. What do you mean? Like you couldn't comment? I wasn't for some reason. I didn't get a message. Huh? I don't get what you guys are saying. Usyk versus Holyfield at cruiserweight and heavyweight. Who you got? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know enough yet about Usyk, but Usyk looks like he's a better fighter. He's the same size as Holyfield, but he looks like he's just a more skilled fighter. But Holyfield could take his shots. But Usyk will box him all night, no problem. But could he take Holyfield shots? That's a great one. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Damn, it's down to one person watching? Maybe something to do with this connection. Guess I gotta call Spectrum tomorrow. Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. How do you see Frank? Tank's gonna stop him. He's gonna knock him out, I think. You don't think? I missed it. Was in DC. Not too shocked. Fury's good, but not an ATG. ATG. At the what? What's ATG stand for? You guys got to help me out with these acronyms. Correct. Couldn't. Oh, you couldn't comment. Oh, so it's acting weird. Okay, because I'm looking here. I'm on it on my other page and it looks fine to me. What's up, Skips? Usyk started boxing at 15. That's I know. Well, a lot of guys did. Oh, all-time great. Thanks, D. A lot of guys start boxing at 15. Matter of fact, that's young. A lot of guys, big number is 7. Dudes start boxing at 7. I couldn't imagine. My daughter's 7. I couldn't imagine putting her in the ring right now. Tyson Fury, are you surprised? Yes. Yeah, as you guys know, I had Fury winning this fight. So I was very shocked. Very shocked. But that's how it goes. Agreed, and Usyk has a granite chin. I got with your boy Holy as he threw a few punches. Yeah. What's up, that dude? What up, champ? Fury got whooped by I wouldn't say he got whooped. That was a close fight. Nobody got whooped. That shit was close. He almost got knocked out in one round, so he got whooped for one round. But as a whole, he didn't get whooped. No, let's not go there. I'm 15 right now and I'm boxing. There you go. You just started, right? All-time great. Yeah, I got it. What's up, Ray? Who did I pick? I don't remember. You picked Usyk, apparently? Is that what happened? I can't, man. I talk to so many of you guys. I don't know who's picking what, who's doing what. It's hard to tell. But apparently you picked Usyk. Apparently. Okay, well, good job. I know you weren't this confident up at round 8. You were probably feeling very different than you are right now, huh? Because he was getting his ass whooped. Holmes started at 17. Yeah, Wilder started at like 19, I think. I'm typing and driving. Well, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. What's up, Peso? What up? What up, Doe? What up, Doe yourself? You owe me 200. I don't know you shit. I never made a bet in my life. I sure as hell ain't starting on this fucking fight. Yeah, I already got 15 wins as an amateur. Word? What's your record? And what weight you at? I was not confident. Nah, man. Nobody was confident. Man, I was watching that. I text one of my boys. I'm like, ass whooping, just in capital letters. And then literally 6 minutes later, I wrote, I guess not, because Fury went down. You know what I mean? You know the way that goes. You're right. It was a little scary. I know, man. He was whooping his ass, dancing on him, putting his hands down, clowning him. But he hit him with that shot. I'm gonna drop a video about it. But what he did was the punch, the way it landed. If you look at it in slow motion, Usyk put his hands up and let Fury throw a couple punches. And right when Fury was kind of throwing his last punch, Usyk dipped to the left, to this side, then threw a punch on this side. So he had Fury looking at him here. His body and everything was over here, but then the punch came all the way on the other side. So he dipped to the left and hit him on the right, and then came with that left again. So he kind of had him looking both ways, like boop boop boop, like confused, and then that's how he got him. Beautiful. And then of course he also jumped and moved his whole body into that left that hurt him, because he dipped to the left, hit him with the right, and then moved his whole body, boom, and dipped this way. So it went boom, boom, and then boom. So you see how it's like back, forth. Had Fury all confused. And the second he landed that same combo, right, left, right before he tumbled into the ropes, and the ref called the knockdown. Yo, those pillows in the background. What about them? See, somebody's talking about the pillows in the background too. I told you. I love these. My daughter's pillows, and I think one's my wife's pillow. I don't know. 15-0 light. Oh, word? You're 15-0? You're a light heavyweight? Dwayne, where are you from again? I forget. Remind me. Florida, I think? I was sweating a bit. Usyk got me banned, though. Yeah, well. By the way, Robert Garcia should have stopped the fight before Centillion got the brutal KO. Maybe. I missed the Royce, the 5'9" interview. So on my YouTube. You're on my YouTube. Just go look at it. It's right there. And that video too. I thought that got only like 200 views. Weird. All the mothers are getting like thousands. I don't know. Nobody cares, I guess. I don't know. What's up, Soul? What up, Goat? I'm living large and in charge. Living, chilling like Bob Dylan, because I ain't robbing or stealing. Just trying to hit the ceiling. Never catch feelings. Never crippin'. Just, all right, I'm going to stop. I'm sorry. Even though it may not happen, who you got? Bivol or Better Biev I got. But as we just proved, who I got don't always mean shit, because I confidently had Fury. Like, I would have said Fury like 70-30. That's how confident I was. And I still think Fury won, by the way, but by 1 point, and I think I have no problem with the fight going either way. Like, I have no problem with Usyk winning either. So it was close, but I was still wrong, because I thought it would be an ass whooping. Like, I thought what happened up until round 9 would happen the whole fight. And I thought maybe even a stoppage. You're 6'2", damn. Good for you. See, these kids, man, these kids are tall now. You ever got your pack busted? Yeah, what? I don't get what that means. Like, I know what it means. It means you ever got punched in the face, I guess. But, like, what pack? What's that mean? Like, all slang sayings have, like, an actual meaning. Like, you say you got stretched. Well, that's because you're in a stretcher. You're laid out, right? You got crumbled. It's because, like, you look at your body crumbles to the floor. There's meaning. What the fuck does pack busted mean? I should ask Troy that. I also think Fury won. There you go. That's my guy. 20 people in the house, 13 likes at the. Yes, listen to Mr. Big Play. C94, what's up? T over Steve Clegg. Yup. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do for that? For what you just said, we're gonna do it. For what you just said. There we go. That's what I think about that. You nailed it. Boring. How'd you score for Fury winning by 1? I had 115, 114. Basically, I gave the first 2 to Usyk, I think. Then everything up until 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 rounds for Fury. And then obviously 9 was Usyk big. I think I gave Fury 10 or a tie for 10, and I think a tie for 11, and I gave Fury 12. So if you do all that, it's 1 point victory for Fury. But The ones that are ties could have gone either way. They're swing rounds. So if you have them towards Usyk, I wouldn't have even argued because it's a swing round and it's a draw. Or if you have both of them for Usyk, which I can't argue because it's a swing round, you got Usyk winning by a point. You get what I'm saying? Did you watch Now Brady lose? Nah, I didn't watch. I didn't watch that. Did Broner fight? Nah, not yet. Not yet. He will, though. I'm trying to send a video of me on the heavy bag on IG, but it's not letting me. It says invite only. All right, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Send me a message. Let me check. I'm going to do this right now for you, Goat, because I like you. Okay. Request. There we go. Request. Goat, is that you? What's your you know what? What's your IG handle right here? Put your IG handle in the chat now, and I'll message you right now. The only thing that shocked me is Don King still. He's 93. Don King is 93. He looks like it too. Motherfucker's old as shit, but all his marbles are still there. Do you think Broner King? I think Beller Cobbs is going to beat him. That sound effect reminds me of Brooklyn Caribbean parties. So Alex, you from here? I forget. Yeah? All right. I just got those, so I'm going to leave them alone. Forgot to say 14 KO. What? Dwayne, are you serious? You're 15-0 with 14 knockouts? Those of you watching don't understand. As a pro, that's not, it's still, look, that's impressive no matter what. But as a pro, it could be less impressive because sometimes guys fight crappy competition, so they build the record up. But as an amateur, with the headgear and the bigger gloves, it's hard to knock people out. And you're almost never matched well. You're just matched. It's random. So you're not fighting guys below you. So it's really hard to do. Dwayne, I want to see a video of you. All right, let's see this kid here. Different side of Jalen. All right, see, I'm gonna do this because you, my friend, are always in my room. Different side of Jalen. There we go. It's just like a black circle. Yeah, okay, I got you. Accept. Yeah, you did send me a message. It was deep in because I get a lot of messages. What's up? All right, I just responded to you, Jalen, if that's your name. So send me the video. I'll be happy to look at it. What's good, Jimmy? For an amateur, hell yeah, it's impressive. Yo, Dwayne, let me see a video of you. I want to see you getting down. Harlem. How old are you, Alex? You young guy? That's big drama show, triple. That's big drama show. Yeah, man. 15 KOs as an amateur. No, 14 KOs, but 15 wins as an amateur. Shit, that's impressive. I'll highlight you. We'll see what you got. Usyk is undisputed and beating the top guys, so he's pound for pound. Nah. See what the recency bias does? This dude just does something we don't expect him to do. And let's not forget, he barely squeaked out that victory. Arguably even lost it. Yet we got him over Bud now, who destroyed Spence. A Spence who was a better fighter than Fury at the time. Because Fury, even though he'd beaten everybody, he'd gone down a few times. He almost lost a few times. Spence before that had never even almost nothing. So how could you put him above Bud? And you could even argue, how could you put him above Inoue? I think, man, I'm just saying. Let's not let the recency bias take us over. We need Dwayne's. Yeah, man, for real. You guys see me clearly, right? Because I'm looking at myself and it's mad pixelated. Do you guys see me clearly? Could you just say yes? My next fight's in 2 weeks. I'll show you a video. Nah, show me a video of a fight you just had. What are you talking about? Usyk should have had a loss to Dubois. Nah, it shouldn't have been a loss because it should have been a knockdown. But why it shouldn't be a loss is because we have no way of knowing if he would have made the count or not. Now, granted, it looked like he couldn't beat the count for shit because he was out for 2 minutes, but he could have been putting it on because he knew the ref let him take time. So knockdown 1,000%. You can't say it was a loss because we don't know what would have happened. But most of the fans now just hate Fury, so they say Usyk obviously won, but very close. Yeah, yeah, and that's what it is. It's always about what you have done for me. Yup, but it shouldn't be. You can't have, Usyk looked great, but like I said, he barely won. You put him above guys who were dominating. You know what I'm saying? It's impressive what he did going from a lower weight to an upper weight, so you got to factor that in, but still. Hell no, old as dirt. You're old? How old are you? If the ref don't call low blow, Usyk would have got up. Maybe, but maybe not, because he looked fucked up. His hand was shaking. You remember that? He was like, his hand was shaking. He got hit good, man. He had real body vulnerability. I don't know why Tyson Fury didn't do more of that, because he hurt him to the body with one uppercut, but he just didn't keep doing it. What's up, Bernard? By the way, I respect you, Marco. I hope you become huge on you. Thank you. I'm kind of huge, not to toot my own horn, but Soul, did you know that I'm kind of huge on Instagram? That I'm getting millions of views every week? Did you know that? I'm not trying to be like a arrogant dick or whatever, but it's true. I'm like a certified viral on Instagram. If you don't know that, please follow my Instagram. You can go right now. It's the same thing, Marco, 3_ boxing on Instagram. You see for yourself. Certified millions of views. Marco, that ridiculous. They strip. I know. I think it would be better for them if they didn't strip them. So the undisputed champion, they'll make more money. I feel like undisputed belts will make more money. They get higher sanctioning fees. Have to check into work. Peace out. And by the way, the quality is ass. There we go. Of me, right? Yeah, I'm. Yeah, it's not my fault. It's the. But you guys hear me, okay? Esteban from Oregon. Who's Esteban from Oregon? So you're saying it looks good? I'm very confused. Do I look good to you guys? They strip everybody except Canelo. Yup. And why? Canelo makes a lot more money than Usyk, but Usyk still, those are significant sanctioning fees. I would like, what did Usyk? Matter of fact, let's see right now. Usyk purse for Fury fight. 30 million. Okay. Canelo purse for Munguia. 35. Canelo only made 5 million more. So Usyk is basically making the same amount of money. Why the fuck would they strip him, but not Canelo? There we go. Carbon rifle. What up? How would Tank be the best? I don't know, man. Something got into me today, and his level of competition doesn't match, right? He's a 3-division champion. His level of competition doesn't match some of the guys, true, but 93% knockout ratio and how he just destroys everybody and how he's so good. I don't know, man. Something threw it in there for me. I threw him in I threw him in the bucket. And I think there's an argument for it. Canelo defends those belts. Remember Canelo's 4 undisputed defenses. Yeah, but they should have stripped them because he didn't fight Benavidez a long time ago, Shake. So that doesn't really, they're just not stripping him. Just sent it. I'll look at it later, Goat, and I'll respond to you when I get a chance. But they said both men agree to drop the belt, and it was a contract. I don't know. Do you think AJ can turn it around or not? He already did turn it around. What are you talking about? Just whooped on Ngannou and then whooped Hellenius and whooped Otto Wallen. He knocked 3 people out brutally. It's turned. Round and round, you're turning me. Can't get enough. AJ's career's turned around. Sorry for that awful song. Tank beating Shakur Loma, Ukrainian, which is, yeah, we'll see. Tank versus Loma needs to happen because Ukraine's on fire right now. What's up, Dank? Even Tank fans not saying he the best pound for pound. Why would this even be a caption? Did you hear what I just explained it? And maybe I'm wilding out a little bit. I'll admit it, but why not? I guess the main reason is because he didn't fight any of the 4 horsemen, which now it's reduced to only 2 horsemen, really, or 3. But other than that, he's so talented. He's such an explosive fighter. He's knocking everybody out. I don't know. I have him in the top 10, but I don't know. No? Well, he's defending the belt. Some guys did that. Alex Doe, why did you do that? What did he do? Tank top 5. There we go. GM knows. The reason I say Tank is number 1 pound for pound 35-4 is because everyone who was considered a threat except Shakur has lost. Exactly. We have seen them beat, right? That's what I'm saying. Guys at 68 are getting up to be opportunities to be undisputed in the. Yeah, well, we'll see. We shall see. My computer's acting weird. Anyway. What we got, guys? What we got? How many likes we got? Let me peep it. Let me peep the likes. Just 20? Damn. You guys are playing me out. Marco, you should create your top 15. I should. Canelo won't lose again unless he fights Benavidez. Really? I don't know, man. Probably not. Most entertaining division, my favorite is welterweight. I like junior, super welter now. 154. Because Boots is going to move in there. That's the best one. And heavy's pretty good. Light heavy's pretty good. And then of course lightweight, junior, and super lightweight. Those are all good with Tank and all those guys, and then Haney. And I don't know how anybody can defend Canelo Duck. Nope. Agreed. Just liked. Word up. Thank you. Big dog. What's up, Das? Listen to Das. Somebody actually said that. I'm a huge Tank fan, but I'm not reaching like top 5. But I agree he could beat Shakur Lomadev and Tio when we have a serious argument. Yeah, we has to fight him first. But I think we all think that he might be able to beat them, that he probably will beat them. I mean, Tank is a lot more talented than people give him credit for. He's not just a hard puncher. It's way more than that. I hit the like, notice me for it. Thank you. Appreciate you. You got a wrench. Shit. Let me see. Let me wrench up Carbon Rifle because he's been in here a few times. Where you at? Carbon Rifle. Where you at? There you are. Carbon Rifle. Add as moderator. Boom. Wrenched. Jai and Bradis should move to heavyweight. They would give a lot of guys trouble. Maybe you're right. This Jai guy looks pretty good. Opitaya. I don't think he beats Shakur. I do. You might have a point, but I do. You think Tank could have started in a lower weight class like Inoue? Tank started at featherweight. I don't know if you knew that. 126. Tank KO by uppercut in the body versus Tank KO by uppercut. So you mean Tank's going to KO Martin, right? Not get KO'd. I'm not sure what you mean. I agree, but we have to see it first. I got Tank over them all, it has to get done first. Absolutely. What's up? Yeah, so we're gonna see. I mean, like as low as 115. Nah, I don't think so. Because Tank is kind of like a tank, right? He has a thick frame. If you look at him next to Frank Martin, don't pay attention to the arms and the height. Look at his head. The why I say that is because your head gives the most accurate depiction of your bone structure, your frame. And Tank's head is like significantly just bulkier and bigger than Frank's, showing that even though he's shorter, he has a stockier, natural frame. I would go with Boots Hoops. I got to go with Boots. You know what I'm going to do? Because you guys got me talking too much. I am going to put the link in. If anybody wants to call in, it's about that time. Call in for a little bit. Boom. Right, so if anyone wants to call in, the link is there. First time? Well, welcome. Welcome, Kevin. Welcome. Appreciate you. Tank is built a lot like Roberto Duran. That's interesting. Tank is built like Roberto Duran. Interesting. I wouldn't say that, but maybe you have a point. Same with Pitbull. Yep, exactly. When Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fought, look at them. Now we know that they're different weights, right? But let's say we didn't because they came in weighing around the same for that fight. You look at the heads. Roy's head was like literally almost half the size, and Mike was like a Pitbull head, and that's a big indicator most of the time. So Marco, with the fight from Devin Ryan, how do you think Tank fares up with Devin? I think Tank knocks Devin out. Yeah. Marco, what boxing workouts you recto recommend to lose some weight? Vinny, any boxing workout. Just hit a bag, my man. All you need to do is hit a bag, but you got to hit it hard and you got to give it your all for every single second of every minute of those 3 minutes in each round. You can rest. I would also suggest everybody don't take 1 minute rest. Always do 30-second rest. That's what I did. Because then when you actually fight, and even if you're not fighting, it still builds more endurance. Less rest. You go as hard as you can. Always throw every punch as hard or as fast. When you're mad tired, a trick is to throw it as fast as you can, but don't put all your body weight into it because it takes a little less out of you, but you're still throwing fast. You have to throw always. Kevin Rooney taught me this. You throw every punch as hard or because you could do as fast as you can every punch. None of this what Floyd would do, like pop, 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 la, la, pop, 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 pop. Nah, that's the thing that Floyd did optically. That doesn't, and that's something if you're an experienced fighter you can do if you're trying to take a break, but that doesn't help you. That doesn't build endurance. When in a million years you're gonna be in the ring and just go pop, 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 la, la, pop, 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 pop. You're never gonna do that. So it's not practical for fighting, and it doesn't build your endurance if you're working out and boxing not to fight, just for endurance. So it doesn't help you if you're a fighter or if you're not a fighter. It's a load of shit. So Devin should be a middleweight or something because his head looks like, nah. Well, maybe. I was saying Spider Rico looked good. Yeah, man, he did, right? He did. I'll give him some tips if you ever ask me. He needs to move around less. He was wasting a lot of energy bouncing around, and he didn't stop and sit down on his punches. He would throw a punch and he'd be moving out of the way before the punch almost fully lands. What's up, RJ? Marco, your favorite former boxer? Why, Marco? You're a former boxer. Why didn't Ryan come up dirty until the day before? I'm a former boxer, but I never took steroids, so I don't know. Either it was a legit accident and it was in a supplement he took unknowingly, or he was taking it on purpose and he was. I guess there's a way you could take it where it doesn't show up, there's methods where you could take it, but then you could maybe use IVs or whatever. So either unknowing or he was doing it and he fucked up in his methods to cover it up. Those are the only two answers. What current fighter? And guys, the link is in there if you want to call in. You could just do audio. It's all good, or you don't have to. What current fighter that can beat Canelo? David motherfucking Benavidez. Come on now. I haven't heard you talk about Devin versus Shakur because I don't want to see that boring shit. Do you? You know what I think about Devin versus Shakur? I think.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares? Oh my God! Who the hell cares? Oh my God! Who the
about Devin versus Shakur? You were cooking on TV the other day when the rehydration news broke. Yeah, man. Thank you. It's true. Rehydration shit bullshit. Nuggets blew their what? I don't give a fuck about any of that. I care about the Knicks lost, but I don't give a fuck about the Nuggets. The hell? Tank has literally fought nobody. Absolutely no. Well, come on, Glenn. Come on. Come on, you can't say nobody. None of the top guys, yes, absolutely correct, but nobody. Nah, he fought some fighters: Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz, Ryan. Uh, he fought a few, but you're right, nothing crazy. So don't say nobody. See, it can't be all or nothing here. There's a balance. Yes, not the top guys, but don't say nobody. That's a problem with boxers, man. Boxing fans is it's all or nothing. Oh, there's a way to get blocked. Star, don't be rude to my Knicks. My dad used to take supplements and said he had roids in his system. There you go. You guys see what Dank just said? Do you guys see what Dank just said? You guys see what Dank just said? See what Dank just said?
Got him!
Damn. That's wild. Tank versus Inoue. Nah. Inoue's too small. I'd love to see it, but nah. That's a great question, Star. That is a great question. Oh, my bad. I just saw you come in, Hoops. You come back in if you want. Greatest NY fighter of all time. Well, let's go down the line. Quick. Are you from NY, Star? Tyson, Riddick Bowe, Zab Judah, Shannon Briggs. Those are the big ones. You'd have to go with either. It's tough. You can go with Riddick, but Riddick was untested, really. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Skill-wise, it was Tyson by far. But career-wise, it was probably Zab, I guess, winning in multiple weight divisions, being undisputed and all that. Ray Robinson was not from New York. Ray Robinson ended up buying property and opening restaurants and stuff in New York, but Ray Robinson was not from New York. Ray Robinson was born in Atlanta, and grew up in Atlanta, and then he moved to Detroit. So Ray Robinson was really from Detroit because he spent most of his formative years in Detroit. I refuse to criticize. What up, Hoops? I refuse to criticize who Tank fought until some of these guys mix it up. T.O., Devin, Shakur, Tank never fought each other. Yup, exactly. What's popping? What's popping? What's the most brutal knockout in boxing?
Having a nice day.
All right, cool. The most brutal knockout in boxing history. Okay, that's a good one. Ray Morrison, Tommy Morrison, Ray Mercer. That's a great one. There's so many. I can't even pick that out. I can't pick. Can you? I can't pick that out.
Okay.
It's too fast.
I think if we take out one-sided knockouts, like where it was a match, because a lot of the Tyson fights were mismatches. I think it would have to be it's either Thomas Hearns, Roberto Duran, or Antonio Barber on Jones Jr.
That wasn't that brutal. It was one punch. That was shocking, but it wasn't that brutal. I think the Hearns punch was more brutal.
The reason I say the Tarver, because when Tarver hit him, it was followed through that knocked Roy out. It wasn't like he hit through Roy's guard and the follow through knocked Roy out, which was like, wow. That was, I don't know. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't brutal, but it was just like, he can punch. This guy,
right.
But
it wasn't brutal, but I get what you're saying. Carbon, I don't know how to answer that question. I can't really go against Ryan because he won so easily. But, there's a lot of factors involved. We don't know if he was cheating or what, so it's hard to answer. What up, Mark? What up? Appreciate you. Alexander knocking out White was brutal. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That was brutal. Shit. My man Hassim, when he got knocked out of the ring, was pretty bad. The Leo Santa Cruz knockout from Tank is one of the nastiest knockouts I've ever seen in my life. Remember that one? The uppercut? That was just stankin', filthy nasty. So many. It's a good question, but how do you really answer that?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
right.
I think you'd have to make criteria for, like I said, like one-sided fights. I don't think you could count them, like where it was like a superstar versus someone who was a journeyman. I don't think you can count a lot of those fights.
Well, here you go. Pacquiao versus Marquez. That was brutal. Ricky Hatton. Yeah. When Pacquiao hit Ricky Hatton, that was brutal when he knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? There's like a bunch.
Hopkins got knocked out.
Bernard Hopkins? He never got knocked out. Oh, you mean? Yeah, but he fell out the ring. To me, that wasn't. That's what you're talking about, right? When Joe Smith knocked him out the ring?
Yeah.
What up, Teach? To me, that wasn't that brutal. He fell out the ring. The punch that landed, they weren't that brutal. It was more that he fell through the ropes and all that. What up, Trey?
Knocked out Felix Trinidad. That was a brutal one for me because like all Felix Trinidad was working for the left hook the whole fight. Trinidad was working for it. He was working for it, and like it was a really close fight scorecard wise. I feel like Bernard was just edging it out, and then Tito goes to throw the hook. He jab. A simple combination. He goes for it. Boom. I was like, whoa.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, those were all pretty. Those are all pretty good knockouts, but I guess choosing one, it's just almost impossible. But I mean, look, Tyson getting knocked out by Douglas was pretty brutal if you think about it. He got clipped with some hard, like 3 or 4 hard shots. It wasn't a one punch, but that was pretty brutal too. Brian Norman KO this weekend was brutal. Yeah, I saw a highlight of it, but I was kind of wrapped up doing stuff. I only really focused on the main fight. I heard Kovalev got fucked up. I didn't see it.
He's a retire.
Say again?
He's a retire. He's up there in age, and like the last time he was competing high level was against Andre Ward. There's time to let it go.
Let me ask you, Hoops. Let me ask you a question. Do you see me clearly?
Yes, it's slightly pixelated, but I see you like clear enough.
It's slightly pixelated or very pixelated?
Slightly, very slight.
Okay, because I'm getting some weird internet stuff here. Like you're talking and like your voice cuts out a little bit, and then when I'm looking at myself, I'm having some Wi-Fi problems. So I want to make sure it's not affecting everybody else. Too bad. What up, Marco? I got my tank and my towel. Oh, yeah, we already went through this, didn't we? Okay, my bad. Brian. Okay, we did all these. Let's see. Who has the best comeback from a bad knockdown? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. The best comeback from a bad knockdown. What's up, Sal? Tyson Fury. Tyson, who beats when Wilder almost had him when he rose up like the Undertaker? Matter of fact, you could even say the Usyk knockdown was pretty fucking bad too, and he still came back. Right? No?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of somebody who really like was losing and they just came back.
Not losing, just I think she means like the knockdown. A knockdown that the person looked like they were done. If you guys ever saw a fight, Mike Tyson fight Jose Ribalta. Jose Ribalta, Tyson hits him with probably the hardest punch I've ever seen land. It pops his head up like a Pez dispenser. It almost takes his head off. And Ribalta gets up. He ended up getting stopped later in the fight, but he got up from that punch. That's one of them too.
Yeah.
The check hook that Floyd hit Ricky Hatton with was pretty nasty, and Hatton looked like he was out, but he got up. He ended up getting knocked out soon after, but he came back from Usyk knockdown and won the 12th. Yep, sure did. I thought Fury was going to get fucked up and the ref would stop the fight. I'm going to drop a video, but the ref shouldn't have stopped the fight. And I'm dropping a video showing how Fury, through the whole time, even though his knees weren't cooperating and his legs, his head was there and he was protecting himself as much as he could. His hands, he was showing that he was aware. So it was just enough where I don't think they should have stopped it. So I think it was a good decision. Corrales. Yeah, Joe, that's a good one. That's a real good one. The greatest fight I've ever seen. I think Fury is more than capable of beating Usyk. Hell yeah. I think he would beat him in the rematch. Yeah, he was defending himself barely, but but he was also like out of it. Rolled a lot of yup, he was rolling for a couple. Yup, exactly. And he had I'm gonna drop a video. I literally slow it down and I show arrows. It's gonna break down and show exactly how that fight, why that fight shouldn't have been stopped, and it's gonna show what Usyk did to land that combo that really started everything off. Literally changed the entire tide of the fight. What's up, Walter? What's up? Crazy how Usyk wasn't stopped from them body shot. I know. Or those uppercuts. Those shits were blasting him. Right? A couple of those uppercuts, man. I thought Usyk might have gone down. He didn't. But I thought it might happen.
If you had to, right. So far, what say would be fight of the year so far?
I think that one. Right? I mean, what else?
Honestly, I think Devin. I like the Ryan Devin fight. I just think it was really unexpected, which makes it like fight in the year. Like it was just such an upset. Like everyone, Devin Haney, like Tank. Then it was Devin Haney for a lot of people. It's like Tank is the strongest, but Devin Haney is the most skilled. That's what everyone said. Everyone said he's 30-0 and Haney's the most skilled. And then Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, I don't think I'll disagree with you because Ryan for half the fight wasn't even throwing punches. He was just doing that Victorville roll, and you know what I'm saying. That's why no. I think the Usyk fight and Fury was consistent action, but when they engaged, you're right, it was exciting. I had Fury winning before the knockdown. Yeah, of course, he was destroying them. Do I think Usyk cheated? No. Cheated how? What do you mean? I feel Usyk was in his way to getting stopped. Yeah, it looked that way. Fight was a draw in my. Yeah, I had it Fury winning by 1 point. But again, I'll say it again. Usyk winning is totally plausible. And, the fact that we ended the fight, what was burned in our head when that fight ended, the last 4 or 5 rounds was Usyk knocking him all across the ring like an 8-ball in the corner pocket, and then just stalking him and having Fury basically run away, catching some lead straight lefts in the meanwhile, and really just taking clearly the 12th round. So that's why that's what's left in your head. So I'm not that crazy. I'm not upset with Usyk getting the decision. Ryan had 30 seconds of business each round. Yeah, exactly. J Pitt, 30 seconds. That's about right. And then the rest of it was just him walking away and Devin trying to hit him and Devin not even really being able to hit him. So as stupid as that, or as bad as that Victorville shell looked to people, it was kind of effective because he wasn't really getting hit. Who you guys got in the rematch? I got to roll with Fury, man. If Fury just fights like a big man, not like Ali, but fights like the big man he is, I think he beats Usyk. And takes it seriously.
It goes either.
Say it again
for me because Fury could fight as the big man, but each time I've seen Fury fight as the big man, I've seen him get stopped. He gets stopped or dropped. Now, I wouldn't say fight like Ali, but I think Fury on the outside is the best Fury when he's outside.
You have to understand, though. I mean, you're a fighter. You're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
If you have somebody constantly coming at you, right? That makes you feel a certain way, right? If you start moving from somebody, and I don't know how you fight. Maybe you fight this way, but if you do, when you're constantly moving from somebody, even if you're tagging them up as you're moving away from them, they are getting more and more courage and encouragement. And they're getting encouraged, and they keep coming at you and coming at you. And it drains you as you're moving around. And it gives them a psychological edge, believe it or not. Like, oh, he's hitting me, but he's scared. He's running. I don't think it's I don't mind him doing it some of the fight. Cool. But the whole fight, I don't think a man that big who has proven to us that he has the skill and the know-how to lean on people and use his size. I don't think he uses his size with boxing, but he should use his size to wear guys down and gain respect. And he didn't gain that respect. He had Usyk thinking, she's running for him. I'm going to get him. If Fury keep his hands up, then he wins the fight. If Fury needed to have Usyk not so comfortable throwing, just letting his hands go the second he came close, because he wasn't worried about anything coming back. Usyk was, and also when you're constantly retreating, it's hard for you to throw punches. So you're pretty much in defense mode, and guys chasing you aren't worried about anything coming back because you're backing up. I think if Usyk was worried about punches coming back at him, he wouldn't have been so bold like against Anthony Joshua. He picked and chose when he threw. He wasn't just walking him down, because Joshua was fighting differently. Joshua was trying to walk him down or hitting him, using his size, trying to. I think Fury stops Usyk in the rematch. It's possible. Does that Ryan Errol fight excite you? Yeah, that'll be fun. That's what got him hurt.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of gaps in Ryan Garcia's style. I think the volume from Errol. Now, this is Errol Spence, how I expect him to fight. But, there are health problems. Errol, like he said, he had a detached retina. He had surgery and stuff, car accident. But if we just take Errol Spence from what we've seen from Errol, I just do not think that style matches up for Ryan Garcia. And then, no disrespect to Ryan or underplaying his ability, they've trained with each other. They were both working in Derek James's gym. They know at least a little about each other. I think that Errol Spence has the boxing know-how and ability to neutralize Ryan Garcia. And then
we'll see. You might be right.
And then the southpaw stance, Ryan doesn't have a good track record against southpaws either.
Right. Well, you might be right. South of the pity pat combo got him hurt. Exactly. But it was not just a pity pat. It was the fact that Usyk knew he was going to get pity pat or just get a defensive dude so he could throw punches. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between hitting a bag. You know this, Hoops. When you're hitting a bag, as opposed to when you're fighting, you know what I'm saying? You think before you let your hands go in a fight. When you're hitting the bag, you're just teeing off.
You do any combo you like.
Whatever you want. Yep.
You can be Sugar Ray Leonard. You can be Prime Mike Tyson. You can do any style that you like when you're on the bag.
And that's how I think. That's what I think Usyk felt. He's like
conscious about everything. Yep. The jab. Oh, if I throw my jab now, he's thinking I've thrown 3 jabs already, or this and that. It's a lot of everything. It's so much tension. So much tension.
The Joshua fight, he almost beat. Yeah, he did. Was close. Dag nabbit, left-handers, shaking my head. Ryan Garcia would look a little fat when he fights Spence. Maybe. Errol overextends a lot of his jab. Throws. True. I feel like Ryan should just focus on 145 fights, maybe 150, but no 155. Yeah, maybe go to 47. But we don't know how. I mean, we know we could make 143. So 47 should be okay. Should be okay. Okay. And the overhand kept land. Yeah, man. The overhand left kept just. Yeah, it was weird. He got hit a few times because he was backing up. Usyk came right at him, man. Right at him. And even when Tyson was nailing him, boxing him, Usyk kept coming. You got to give him props for that. Kept coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing deterred him.
So what's the plan? Like, after the Fury fight, what would the ideal move be? Would it be for them to fight, let's just say the winner of AJ Wilder, or would it be for them to have a rematch? Well,
Rematch,
rematch.
because really, the fight was close. They both should want a rematch to win with more in more convincing fashion. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, you're right. It's missing from a lot of boxing. Like now, if you get a decision, it's just final. Like you knocked them out. You guess, oh, I'm better. You see, I came in, I won. That's what a lot of fighters now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like yes, it was a close fight. I think for their own careers, I think a rematch wouldn't help immediately. I think for them to go fight different fighters and then come back and rematch in a like one maybe two fights in like a few months, maybe next year. I think for them to rematch next year after fighting one or two different fighters.
Yeah, nah, I
I
want
think
to see that shit right off jump.
he said, I want the rematch
Now we
now.
need because don't forget, man, those guys are both 137, 136 about to be. Like they don't got, get it done. And then if Fury wins, they might even do a trilogy. But if Fury wins easily, I think if any fighter wins this next fight easily, I think there's no trilogy. But if the next fight is close, then there might be a trilogy. That's something we're not even thinking about. But let's say Usyk wins this next fight, the rematch easily. Well, he's not fighting Joshua because he already beat Joshua twice. Usyk really has nobody left of the greats. Maybe the winner of maybe Wilder or Zhang. Depending on who wins. But if Fury wins easily, he could fight AJ. So I think they need to keep the undisputed where it is, fight for it, because those are still the two best fighters. Get a decisive winner, and then keep trucking.
And then based off of their current accomplishments, where do you think they like rank in all-time heavyweights?
You know me, man. I can't get down with those kind of those kind of analogies or analysis because they're still active. So like, if they retired right now, you're saying?
Yeah.
They're not all-time heavyweight. Usyk might be That's tough. No, I don't think they make it.
I don't know.
Usyk might be
I don't
considered
I don't
because
think top 10, but I think they could make it into my top 20 heavyweights. I feel like they could.
no rematch. D Rich says, no, why not? What do you mean no rematch? The shit was mad close. Why not a rematch? That needs a rematch. And it's, by the way, there's a rematch clause, but you need rematches for two reasons and two reasons only. If a fight, not what happened with Wilder and Fury, which was a beating, the second fight. So the third was unnecessary. But if a fight is close or if it's controversial, this fight wasn't really controversial, but it was mad close. So of course you need a rematch. Wilder Fury 2 was not close, nor was it controversial. So there's no
Yeah.
need for a rematch.
Like with the Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford.
Right. No need. No need. Nope. What up, Joe? I like Usyk Parker on his way out. Didn't Usyk already fight Parker? Or Joshua fought Parker? Yeah, Usyk didn't fight Parker. Andy Ruiz. Yup. Andy Ruiz is another one. There you go. He's always, he's been inactive, but he's there, but I don't think he poses a real threat. Well, he poses a threat because he hits hard and he's a big guy, but I don't think he'll beat those guys. You know what I mean? Okay.
I don't know. I feel like it would be a very entertaining fight to see. I think there are some with Usyk's pressure style and Andy Ruiz being a good infighter as well. I think it would be an interesting fight to see. I have Usyk. I feel like Usyk might be the most fit out of all of him and AJ are the most fit. They're the physically most imposing. I think him and AJ have the best power, best speed, explosiveness out of the heavyweights currently. I just think that Andy Ruiz wouldn't really be able to neutralize it. I feel like it would turn into a fight. I feel like it would become who can take the most damage and do the most damage.
You might have a point. We just gotta wait and see, right? We gotta wait and see what's up. But it's exciting. There's a lot of potential exciting fights. I'm still kind of pissed that Fury lost. To be honest, I was going for him. I wanted a real heavyweight. I think all of us like being a part of a 1 in a million fighter. All of us. That's why, if you notice, that's why all fighters or fight fans, we like to see somebody coming up and go, this guy's going to be the next one, this guy, because we like being a part of that. We want to be a part of the history, not just read about it, be a part of it. So we're always looking. And to me, Tyson Fury was more likely to be that 1 in a million because of his because of all of his physical advantages, his God-gifted, you know what I'm saying, attributes. Usyk, because he's small, I feel like he can go down as like, yo, this guy was mad skilled, blah blah blah, but I don't know if he goes down as one of the greatest. He'll never be the most dominant heavyweight. He just can't be because he's too little and the way he fights. I don't know if any of that makes sense. That's kind of how I look at it.
But no, it's more than that too. It's like not even just being a part of the history, but like moving with it. You know what I mean? Like you grow with it. Like, oh, I saw Carmel Moulton's first fight, and then he later became a champion.
But that's what I just said. You're saying the same thing. Yeah. That's being a part of
history. Growing with it. And I also like certain like. I know they say it a lot about Devin Haney, but it's also like the marketability. You said his physical advantages, but also like we like entertaining fighters. I wouldn't say Usyk's not entertaining. I just feel like
not. But he's not, right? Like you can appreciate his sweet science, the mastery of his sweet science.
His boxing, I can appreciate his boxing,
but he's not entertaining.
He's not somebody who like, oh, I have to catch the Usyk fight, you know.
Yep, and I agree with that. South of ring, I like Carmel. He's cool. I've interviewed him, but yeah, he's not ready yet. Yeah,
he's untested. He's untested.
Yeah, but they also throwing him in with experienced guys pretty early, so that's why he's getting clipped. You know what I'm saying? If he was fighting the level of opponents he should be fighting during his third or fourth fight, he probably would have looked tremendous. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I feel like it's a little of both. I feel like it'll get him the growth that he needs. I feel like it'll get him the growth that he needs a lot faster.
Maybe, but you know what? That happened to a fighter named David Reed. You're probably too young to. You remember David Reed? Did you ever watch him?
No.
Gold medalist, was fighting Trinidad and fought Trinidad as like his 12th fight. He was a gold medalist. He had kind of a Roy Jones style. He ended up having he had a real bad eye. His eye was mad, fucked up, and lazy, so he retired early. But that happened to him. He says he's like, they put me in there I was fighting Felix Trinidad in my like 11th to 12th fight, and he got destroyed. So sometimes it can hurt you. You know what I mean?
It's risky. I feel like it's a 50-50 because if you win, it's I just beat Felix Trinidad. It puts you on that stage. It puts you
if you win, but if you don't win, and it's like you have to measure the risk, and you have to look at how just humans work. You need experience, man. Nothing. This is why I say Jake Paul. I knew he wouldn't beat Tommy Fury, and I knew he probably won't beat Mike Tyson unless Tyson's chin resistance is shot. I don't think he'll even hit Tyson much because Tyson's so fast. But the few shots he'll land something. Unless Tyson has a Holyfield versus Belfort moment where his chin is. The point is, you can't make up for experience. You just can't. No matter how good you are. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Usyk complains a lot in the ring, or was he right? He only complained once, didn't he? About a low blow? Or am I missing something with Fury?
I think you're right.
I think there was only one complaint. Man, I'm so pissed I can't get off here and watch my Knick game anymore. That's usually my routine. I'll go live with you guys and watch like the replay of my Knick game, but that's done. Fucking punks.
Who did the Knicks play? Who did the Knicks play?
They just lost to the Pacers.
Oh, the Pacers?
Yeah, they got bumped. Where are you from again?
I'm from Kansas. We don't even have a team.
Kansas?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Kansas City?
No. Wichita.
Wichita. That's Xavier McDaniel. Well, he went to Wichita State.
Yeah, actually, I used to play basketball like before, and his nephew was my basketball coach. So I got to meet him. I met Shaq. It was cool.
Oh, that's dope. So he's from Wichita, Xavier?
No. He's not from here, but his people like migrated down here, I guess.
I got you. A big fight could also be Tank. It could be Haney versus Frank Martin once he loses. Yeah, maybe. Hope Tyson doesn't gas out, but it's either he gasses out, which I don't think is going to happen, man. I'm telling you, I'm 47. I know I'm 10 years younger than Tyson, but I don't get tired. I've been doing this since I'm 13. Tyson's been doing it even younger than me. Their muscle memory, that shit is real. It's real. Like, how long you been boxing for? Oops.
Since I was 11, so I'm 15 now, so 4 years.
Okay, so for you, it's probably not there yet. The muscle memory's not there yet, but eventually, I want to say by the time you're 20, 18 to 20, you're going to see what I'm talking about. The muscle memory, you're like, you won't get, even if you don't exercise and you don't box for a few weeks, you'll see that you'll still have a lot more endurance and win than the normal person. So it's real.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I think the only thing that I can say is really like condition is like reflexes. Like I can feel like there are times like where something that happened and like instead of flinching, I just instinctively like throw a punch. I feel like that's become like ingrained. Like instead of moving back,
right. But you're gonna see you won't get tired nearly as easily once, like even if you haven't been training, because also tired is a lot more to do with the mind than you probably understand because you're still like young. But I'm telling you, it's so mental. Chilling with my cat. Well, yeah, I guess it's my cat, my wife's cat, but it's my cat too. Kansas, tell him to grow some corn. That's rude.
We're in the city. That's further out.
There you go. See?
Yeah, like, let me think.
Do you think Mike Tyson would be the greatest heavyweight? Yes, I do, Dwayne. I do. I think he had the best skills of any heavyweight, like just pure skills, speed, power, reflexes of any heavyweight in history. Almost by far. Can you think of a fighter who had faster hands, like a combination of speed and power, and fast the way he moves his head and moves his feet coming in and out and springing? And I learned all that style with Kevin. So you call that a spring when he goes to the side.
There's nobody like him. There's nobody like him. The closest thing I could say anything like that is not even a fighter in the heavyweight division. The closest thing we've seen to it, in my personal opinion, just with the movement, is Lomachenko. But how you see Mike Tyson with the lateral shifts and the movement, everything was set to get his punches off. He knew exactly what he was going to do.
Pacquiao's feet, I think, were similarly fast. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Roy Jones had, I think, faster hands and maybe more. I don't know about more power, but faster hands. But that's it. So yeah, he definitely had the most skill. He just, like you just said,
and the pressure was, I feel like the only way you could really fight Mike Tyson is you had to come at him. You couldn't stand in front of him.
Yeah.
Like Evander Holyfield, like he had to come at Tyson, because if you stood in front of him trying to stop him, you would get
you couldn't really box him because he was too fast with his movement. You know what I'm saying? And he'll get to you. You can only box somebody who that they have a good chance that they won't get you for 12. Tyson got to everybody. I drove from Kansas City to the border of Colorado. It's nothing but plains and big windmills. Damn. Is that true? Oh, he's gone. He fell asleep on us. All right, I'm about to wrap this up. Peoples, talk to me. Hit me with a few more. All right. Well, I will wrap it up now, actually. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button on the way out. Let's do this tomorrow again, obviously. I'm going to try to do a afternoon stream, even though I never do. I'm going to try. But definitely a nighttime stream. So appreciate you guys. And yeah, hit the like and subscribe and all that good stuff. All right? Appreciate you guys.
Peace.
Peace.